I'm so happy to be here with you today. This is an incredible honor. The USS Gabrielle Giffords is strong and tough, just like her crew. I thought of you in my darkest days, the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines of the United States of America. We ask so much of you. Despite danger, you say yes. You make me proud, you make America proud. I will never forget this day or the crew of the USS Gabrielle Giffords. Fair winds and following seas. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that, everybody. You know, I got to say, you know, Gabby had a few notes, but I don't know if you noticed, she never looked at them. But on the other hand, I think like the rest of us, I will have to look at my notes. It is so wonderful to be here. I want to thank Secretary Clinton and Vice President Biden and Dr. Jill Biden especially for being partners with us on this as the sponsor of the USS Gabrielle Giffords. We're so excited for all the years ahead where Gabby and I are going to support the crew and the officers of this amazing Navy ship. And what a great day it is here in the state of Texas and in Galveston County where I lived for 15 years. I'm so happy to be here. It's really close to NASA where I worked. I got some NASA colleagues here, some Navy buddies, Merchant Marine Academy, Gabby's former members that she served with in Congress, her colleagues in the state Senate and the State House, and I think even some El Campo tire people are here. So good morning, everybody. You know, I've got to say that I hope the rest of these LCS ships have an easier time following the USS Gabrielle Giffords than I'm going to have following my amazing wife in giving a speech. This is hard for me. And thank you to the U.S. Navy for this fabulous commissioning ceremony, and thank you to Austal USA for building such a great and worthy ship. Thank you very much. You know, this morning we've heard how appropriate it is to name a U.S. Navy warship after a woman possessing the courage and grit of my wife, former Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. The characteristics that she exemplifies, like strength, toughness, and resilience, are, after all, the same attributes that you'd seek in a warship. Like Gabby, this ship will face down some lethal threats, but it will persevere through that adversity, and it will leave our lesser adversaries in her great giant wake out of the back of this ship. You know, however, those of you who know Gabby best know this. What connects her most to the USS Gabrielle Giffords is not 418 feet of gray metal. It is not her top speed of nearly 50 knots, maybe more than that, but we can't admit it. It's not her shallow draft. It's not her fierce and stealthy construction, nor the 4 engines that let this ship turn on a dime. It's not even Gabby's name that's emblazoned on the back of the hull. It's simply this. It's the crew. The crew, the men and women, and their shared commitment to a value more American than any other. And you know what that is? That is service. It is their service, the men and women behind the stage, it's their service that keep us strong, and it's their service that lets us all sleep safely at night. You know, it was service that led Gabby to Congress. It was service that led her to seek a role on the Armed Services Committee, where she spent countless hours working on behalf of the men and women of our military. Service guided her as a proud Navy spouse. I think the only Navy spouse in Congress at the time. And it was service as a Navy spouse where she supported me from the moment she married me into the day I left the Navy. This value of service connected her to the people of Arizona and to the citizens of our great nation. It's what lies at the heart of our marriage and our commitment to each other. Today, it is what grounds our appreciation for the men and women of the USS Gabrielle Giffords. So to the crew, on behalf of everybody assembled here today, thank you for your service, and know that as long as Gabby and I live, we will be here to support and serve you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Congresswoman Giffords and Captain Kelly.